Hey GED students, it's GED question of the daytime, and I'm super excited to get to this level of problem with circle problems. This is like our 6th circle problem video, but I'm excited because this is so GED typical. There's a trick to it, and the GED loves trick problems. So let's go ahead and check it out. It says a circle has a diameter of 11.2 inches. So what do I know? Well, it's a circle and it has a diameter. So a diameter is a line that goes through the center of a circle from side to side. That's a diameter. Let's all pretend like I drew a really straight line that actually went through that center, okay? And that is 11.2 inches. Now they asked me, what is the area? So they're asking me to find area, and they've given me diameter. Now, the super nice thing is you don't have to have memorized how to do this. There is a formula on the GED formula sheet, the one you get when you take the test, for the area of a circle. So just go ahead and look at your GED formula sheet. Go pause this video and print one out if you don't have one. You need to get used to this thing. But anyway, take a look at it and notice that the second section down is titled area. And there is an area of a circle formula. It looks like this. It says A is equal to this little symbol. That's called pi. So pi r squared. So basically what it says here is if you'd like to find the area, you're going to multiply pi. Pi is a number we know, okay? It's about 3.14 times the radius of the circle squared. So it seems pretty easy, but a lot of students make a really bad mistake right here. I'm going to show you, and I'm going to write it in red because this is a wrong way to go. A lot of students just go, okay, Kate, I know I'm finding area. I know pi is 3.14, and they gave me the number 11.2, so I'll just plug in 11.2. And I'll tell you what I tell all my GED students, the GED is not your mother. It does not exist to give you what you need when you need it. We have a problem. This formula calls for R. R stands for radius. They didn't give you the R. They told you 11.2 inches is the diameter, the D. And that's why I said this is so GED typical. I'm so excited to get to this problem because you got a lot of students who tell me, okay, I did so good on my GED math test. I feel so good about it. Then they come back and they got a 130 score. And I'm like, y'all, if you got a 130 score, you might have been feeling good, but you were getting fooled time after time after time after time by some of these GED tricks. So here's one you won't get fooled by. Let's try now. So A is the thing I'm looking for. It is the area. Pi is about 3.14, and it says that on the GED formula sheet. If you don't remember that, you can plug that in. But R is the radius of the circle. So what's the difference between diameter and radius? I told you a diameter went all the way across, but a radius only goes from the center out. The diameter is like all the way across. The radius is just halfway across from the center out. So if I want to figure out what the radius is in order to use the right number in this formula, I've got to, or the formula is nonsense. So I'm going to have to start with the diameter. I'm going to have to break it in half. Really easy way to half something is to divide it into 2 equal pieces. So that's what I'll do. The radius here is not going to be 11.2. It's going to be 11.2 divided by 2. It's going to be 5.6 inches. What a GED style trick. Let's plug in 5.6 for the R. Now notice I plugged it in with parentheses because the pi and the R are shoved together. But also don't forget the square. R was supposed to be squared. So there's my square. Now that I have all numbers over there, I could just go ahead and type that all into my GED calculator, and I will. I'm going to type this entire expression. 3.14. Open up parentheses, 5.6, close parentheses, and I'll type the x squared button in my GED calculator. And press enter, and I find out the area is about 98.4704. That's all that wavy equal sign means. I should have used it here too. But it means approximately equal to, and I used it because pi isn't really 3.14. It's just kind of close to 3.14. That's a approximation. So that's what that wavy equal sign means. I've rounded, I've approximated. Okay, so speaking of rounding, I should go back to my problem and see if there's any rounding directions. And indeed there is. Take a look here. It says, what is the area of the circle to the nearest 100th of a square inch. Hundredth is 2 decimal places. So I'm going to cut off my number after 2 decimal places. I'm going to consider the next number, the one I'm about to throw away, ask myself if I'm halfway through my digits yet. Of course I'm not. 0 is too small to matter. So that whole thing will drop away without making much difference. And I'll say that my area is about 98.47. 98.47 what? Well, remember we said that area, we're finding area here, is always measured in square units. So if my diameter was in inches, my area will be in square inches. 98.47 square inches. All right, if you have any questions about this or any other GED math topic, be sure to drop it in the comments and I'll do my best to answer it.